Tia, a 14-year-old dog, had been a cherished member of her family for most of her life. She adored her owners and relished their time together, whether it was going on walks or playing in the yard. However, her owner's behavior had recently changed for the worse. They took her out less often and sometimes forgot to feed her. Despite this, Tia remained loving and loyal, always eager to be near her family, whom she saw as her parents. The lack of attention hurt Tia, and she missed the affection she used to receive. So when her owner announced they were going for a long overdue walk and told her to jump in the car, Tia was thrilled. Despite her age, she eagerly leaped into the car, excited at the prospect of spending time with her owners. After driving for several hours, they arrived at a quiet parking lot, empty except for a large wooded area and a tall with a camera on top. Tia's owner exited the car and approached to let her out. Excited, Tia leaped out, eager for their walk. However, instead of leashing her, the owner returned to the driver's side, started the car, and began moving forward. Confused, Tia hesitated in front of the car as her owner reversed and turned off the engine. The owner then got out and led Tia into the woods, with the camera capturing the dog's happy trot beside her owner. For a few minutes, they disappeared, seemingly enjoying a walk reminiscent of happier times. However, the scene took a shocking turn when the owner suddenly sprinted back to the car alone. She sped away, leaving behind a bewildered Tia. After a few moments, Tia emerged from the woods, looking around for her owner as she had done in the past. However, this time was different. Her owner was nowhere to be found. She scanned the area, hoping to spot her owner, but she was nowhere to be found. Tia cautiously ventured back into the trees, searching for the lady who had taken her for a walk, but she was gone. Sadly, Tia realized she would never see her beloved owners again. Returning to the clearing, Tia gazed at the spot where her owner's car had been, now empty. With a lone whimper, she waited, hoping her owner would return soon. They had shared countless walks together, and being left alone was unprecedented for Tia. The camera captured her circling the parking lot, sniffing at the spots where she had exited the car and where her owner had stood. Tia continued to roam the lot, barking and whining in the hopes of attracting her owner's attention. Each passing car raised her hopes, but none stopped. Eventually, Tia's tail stopped wagging, and she sat down, her ears drooping and her eyes filled with sadness. As night fell, Tia heard the sound of another car arriving. The camera captured a young family stepping out, unaware of the lonely dog waiting for them. Tia watched as the car circled the parking lot, a heartbreaking sight that mirrored her deep longing for affection and love. Feeling unwanted and desperate, Tia's spirits lifted when the car finally stopped, and the driver stepped out. The man's kind face and gentle touch brought Tia comfort as he bent down to stroke her, noting her name on the tag. The rest of the family joined in, showering her with attention and care, unsure of her story but moved by her plight. They decided to wait, hoping Tia's owners would return. But as darkness descended, it became apparent that she had been abandoned. With heavy hearts, the family made a compassionate choice. They would take Tia home. They opened the car's trunk and guided Tia inside, where she sat nervously, shaking with fear. Everything was unfamiliar, and she whined softly, yearning for familiarity. Despite the uncertainty, Tia found solace in the family's kindness. They spoke to her softly and continued to stroke her, offering her comfort in this unfamiliar situation. The family brought Tia home, and she explored their spacious yard before settling on the porch, her gaze fixed down the driveway, as if expecting her owner's return. With a soft whimper, she lay down, seemingly resigned to her fate. Concerned for Tia, the family contacted the animal shelter. A representative soon arrived and examined the Golden Labrador, determining she was in good health despite typical signs of aging. The family faced a decision: allow Tia to go to the shelter or keep her. Given her age, the likelihood of adoption was slim, as most people preferred younger dogs. After much deliberation, the family chose to keep Tia. They provided her with a loving home, ensuring her final years were filled with care and affection. Tia lived happily with her new family, passing away peacefully at the age of 16. Though she may have still wondered about her previous owner, Tia ultimately found happiness and love with her new family, knowing she was cherished until the end.